In my OBS, it says add in 14 seconds. On my stream, it says add in 22 seconds. Like, the stream is 10 seconds slower than OBS. And then, of course, it never actually starts when the countdown ends. Yeah, I'm gonna refresh this and see if that does anything. Okay, that did a little bit. Can't see more though. Alright. I've been playing too many games in the last 48 hours. So my controls are gonna be extra messed up tonight. Found him. Yeah, at least people should be on topic for this contest, being as it's Malra. Right? Yeah, like it's really not that hard to be on topic for this contest. Are we supposed to find Malra? I don't see him. I cannot see him at all. It's so crazy. He's gotta be there, right? They wouldn't, like, post a picture and just... Oh, wait, no, I found him. He's by the Peace Blooms. Where is Waldo Malroth edition? Exactly. But I found him! You can just barely see him peeking out through the plants. Or trees, or whatever that... That's not a very nice picture. That person's gonna hunt Malroth instead of go on a hunt with Malroth. That person. That nice. I win! This person lost Malroth. I don't think that has anything to do with Malroth. That's oh my god, that's hilarious. They picked up a rock and it was a scorpion instead of Malroth. I mean, logically we know that the scorpion was not under the rock, but like, that's the image that they're going for and it's really cute. Up in the hayloft. Oh no. Up in the hayloft with, Saffron. Oh, this is another fine Melroth. This one's even harder than the other one. Because there's not a lot of places he could be. Oh, hey, you got 95 Street! Very nice, Zach! Unless that's him peeking through the window, I don't know where he could be in this picture. You're on mobile, so you can't see anything. Oh no. Before a disaster, yeah. Oops. Alright. Let's see what we've got. Cute. Okay, let's see the top islands of the day. Oh, we could go visit that island that has the top snap and top island of the day. Is it the same person? Might be. It might be. You're on desktop and still can't see Malroth in some of these? Yeah. Very well hidden. Alright, let's do what we did last time and start at the bottom. Anyways, how you doing, Only Birds and Zach? Only Zach? Only Zach, no birds. What is that? Oh, it's like a mouse or something. I have to zoom out really far to see that. Tiger, maybe? It's pretty cool. Ah! This is why Ember's evil! You should just change your name to Only Murox. And then maybe one day you can drop the Only. I was watching Viva La Dirt League the other day, and one of the things that popped up was like an interview with them. And apparently they got their name Viva La Dirt League, because at the time they were StarCraft players, and they would joke that they were in the Dirt League because they were so bad. It's like there's bronze, silver, whatever, and like there's tiers for like the different leagues that you compete in. And they were so bad that they were just in the Dirt League. They didn't even fit into Bronze League. And so they were going to name themselves Dirt League, but that was taken. And so someone like in their small group was like, Viva la Dirt League, like Viva la France, but Viva la Dirt League. And then it sort of stuck. And then they were like, at one point they were like, should we maybe change it to something? But then at that point it was already too late because they were already like, had a small cult following, as they said. And couldn't change it. So, You say you're upset because you can't get Murox, but who knows, you might get something even better. Viva la Murox, I don't know. That's not real suggestion. I tried to fly during a lag spike and that didn't work. They took down the mountains, but not very. Kind of forgot some. They missed a spot. But explain, I was wondering why it seemed like slightly laggy here. That would explain it. It's because they took down all the mountains to the ocean. Game does not like that. One true Murox. I told him that he should just be the Murox. And he's like, no. He wants just Murox or no. Or something else. But he can't think of what else. And doesn't like anything else. And so he just hasn't changed it at all. Sorry, Murox, I'm being mean. Only because I care. I want you to get the Twitch name of your dreams. I'm a big believer in if you're gonna have walls, just chisel them down. It's that you can jump on them. I don't like doors. Doors annoy me. Oh, no, we're not seeing his island today. Honestly, I completely forgot. I completely forgot. Oh, look, they tore down that mountain, too. I was like, why does this place look familiar and yet so different? What's going on? It's because they tore down all the mountains. Game is not happy. Game does not like the mountains being torn down. Just to make that chimera just spawned. Distraught. I mean... This is not my island! I would not do this because look at... Like, I'm on PS5 and it's not happy. There are frame drops and lag spikes because the game does not like it when you flatten the mountains. I am the opposite. I am building the mountains. Also, Umber is evil because ants. I hate ants. It suck. I built this mountain to reach like up there, like all the way around the entire Cerulean Steppes. This is not my island. Save? I can't save. I'm not on my island. Oh, someone found the limit for popsicles. Or they discovered that there's a limit for popsicles and that you can't get the guy to... Apparently you can't get the guy to do that when you visit anyways. There's so many! Why are there so many placed? Alright, well... that was not very much. Let's see what they have for their plague, if anything. That plague is fun. So hello Zulking, how you doing? I am going to be very slow tonight. I straight up did not fill my medication container that I have for like every day of the week yesterday. So this morning I didn't realize that I didn't take my meds until it was lunchtime and I saw both of the meds containers on the kitchen counter while I was making my lunch and I was like, oh, that's not good. So my brain is even more scatterbrained than usual. This looks really neat from far away. Like, as the flag. Even the same thing? It looks so different. It's the same. The texture on this flag is crazy. I built a bizarre house in DQB2. It has rooms in mid-air connected to the house, and the rooms are also on stilts. Okay. We built a stilt house. Food is good. We are tourists? Historic ruins? What? You don't know for sure the gender of someone. They is the one to use. And before you say they, them is not singular, okay, so someone knocks on your door and you tell a family member who's there, and they say, just someone selling magazines or whatever. What? Tell them to go away, right? You don't know who they are, so you're not gonna say tell him or her to go away. You're gonna say tell them to go away. Singular person. It is very commonly used in English. Singularity. People just refuse. Alright, let's see this person. To look like a starry sky, maybe? Or, I don't know. I'm getting deja vu here. Oh, hello. I wonder what those were supposed to be, or if they were actually meant to be magnet blocks. Something tells me they're not supposed to be magnet blocks. I don't know what they're supposed to be. I don't think I have much furniture on me. Maybe we're gonna do something. Like that, or something. You are here to keep me company, but also to let you know that this is the wrong game, sort of. You just got back from making grilled cheese, so did you miss my... Did you guys miss my rant about your name? That's a shame. We were talking about how you should just be the Muroks. Also, Zare, Builders is never the wrong game, I'm sorry. I really wish I had an eye for this stuff, because it looks so good. Just like the random squares. It just looks so good. You played DQB2 for 585 hours or more? Those are rookie numbers. Gotta get those numbers up, man. Play more. I've played Pokopia for more hours than you've played DQB2. Pokopia has only been out since March. I'm not sure how to navigate this island. It's a little confusing. I also game not happy with all the empty space. Hollow spaces are evil. What's with all the people pouring lava off there? No, wait, I feel like... Okay, yeah. No, we were here last time. Because they put their buggy up here. And it's like... Oh, they actually filled it in this time. See, it was open before. You could see the lava. So like we've been here before. Yeah, same, like it feels even leggier than last time because of all the hollow space underneath. This building area is massive? I mean, yeah. But part of the reason it's struggling so much is because, it's also very hollow. Well, maybe not quite here, but... I chose like the one spot where it's not completely easily hollow, or easy to see that it's hollow. Go over here. Or not. It was hollow! Over there. Somewhere. Like all of this had a giant empty space underneath it. Where's the teleporter? I don't know how to zoom in on this map. I was zoomed in all the way. Alrighty then. There's the teleporter. It's surrounded by fish. Can't find it. See? It's all hollow under here. That's what I was looking for. See? I just wasn't doing it in the right spot. I'm no like hollow. Hello, Leith! You started playing Pokopia, yay! How far did you get?
Not far. I just finished making the Pokemon Center for the first area. Nicey nice. This game is so fun and so addictive. Just watch out for that, Leah. It's so freaking cute. I still need to buy the DLC. I haven't bought it yet. Oh hey. It's Shiro's Island. Very nice. Interesting. That's really cute. I don't know what it says, obviously, but, really cute. I like the black in between the, green pillars. That really gives it a really nice look. Makes it look even more rounded than without it. Really makes the star stand out. Oh my goodness. My kid is yelling so loud I can hear him over the headset that I'm wearing. That's very cute. Hello, Shiro! We saw your island snap, whatever, on the loading screen. That was fun. It's cute. These plants look so weird in the water like that. You saw, no, you saw a house similar to this on a Builder's Best, because the one that's on the Builder's Best is not like this. It's a dollhouse, but it's not like this. This is a different... This is like Malibu Barbie's dollhouse or something. You are hiding out in your room visiting. Your parents are visiting. Oh no! Parents visiting can be rough stuff. That's about the only time when you're thankful you do have work, right? Oh, I didn't bring the... Oops. Told you I'm gonna be even more scatterbrained tonight than I normally am. They will be here until Sunday? Oh no. My husband complains about like having to go visit my family, and then I remind him that if we didn't, they would like if we live further away, they would have to come visit us and stay for days, and he's like, "Oh my God." I'm so glad we live close enough to visit your parents once in a while. Like, yep, because the alternative, not fun. Cute little car. You real? I don't think you're real. Oh, you are real. It's very dark in here. I forgot to turn the light on. Well, the ribbon is cool. I forgot if they filled that with water or not. I don't think they did, but it sort of looks like they did. At least they went to bed at 8:30. Well, that's good. I called my parents the other night at like 7? No, it was like 6:30 or something like that. Like fairly early. And my sister answered and was like, "No, they're in bed already." I was like, "Wait, what?" It's like 6:30 at night. They're like, "Yeah, they eat dinner at like 4:30." And they're in bed by 6:30. I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, when I was a kid, we didn't even used to eat dinner until like 6 or 6:30. And now they're already in bed? Goodness. It makes me wonder what I'll be like when I'm like actually old. Like, will I still be nocturnal? Okay, there's another Kirby house. Oh, they have the OG. But yeah, because like I imagine me, I go to bed by 10 p.m. When I am their age, I will be in bed at 6 p.m. too. But that's the thing, like I go to bed at like 2 or 3 a.m. So when I'm that old, like, will I be going to bed at like 8? Like all the old people around me will be like, "Oh my God, you stay up so late," and and like all the young people will be like, "You actually go to bed at like a little early, but still." Not too bad. You have to be at work as early as 5 a.m. often, so I could not stay up late unless I want to be in pain at work. Oh, yeah. I mean, when I had to be at work at like 6:30 a.m. But I worked from 6:30 a.m. until like 9 p.m. So I would literally go home, eat dinner, and then go to bed. There's someone on DQB2 that looks like me but has brown hair and said, yeah. I mean, not entirely surprised. There aren't a lot of hairstyles to choose from. And this is the best hairstyle. Hmm? I'm a little weirded out over why this area has not been grassed. Considering they so thoroughly grassed and treed everything. Why did they miss this area? They don't have an egg hunt, they have a... have a cotton hunt from the loose sheep. I found the sheep though. Ow! Do I have... I don't. Or food! Nom nom. Oh, that's cute. Wait, that does look like a builder's best. This looks exactly like the builder's best. Oh, whoa. They turned their mountaintop into a giant building. Their little area here is looking quite tropical. There's some realistic buff Malra pixel art on the notice board. Oh no. People are so silly. Well, it's got a wall of water. It's funny because it makes it look hot with the red light behind it. Like it looks like that desert heat, like simmering heat. Slightly. When you look here. At first I was like, wait, how did they get it to be like hot? Radiating heat. It's not, it's just the water. I feel like you would give us a hint about something. What that hint is, I don't know. Oh! I was like, one of these, I was like, this person has these all over the place. One of them better be a hole. There we go. Finally, one of them is a hole. I love that effect so much. It's such a perfect... Oh my god, what? What the heck? Whole dungeon. This is an arena. They want you to battle it out with other builders. Choose your weapon. Ah! Gives you Zelda vibes. Oh, the guy escaped. Maybe. You can't do damage to each other, but you can kill them with a poison needle, or bop them around with the pretty paddle, which were the two weapons that were in those boxes. Which is why they were the two weapons that were in those boxes. No! They gave us a thingy, but didn't give us a thingy. Another... Wait, like competition? Where you have to like pretty paddle or kill your way to victory? Oh, that's a very cool fountain. Yo! I bet you that's another arena. I'll bet you that's another arena. Or not. Maybe it's a bring your own weapons arena. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Whee! Kerplunk. Oh my god. There's an event starting in Pocopia. Like 5 a.m. I missed. Like 5 a.m. on the 23rd, wherever you are in the world. Snowy tree with palm tree? What? And you get Jirachi in this event. But... Oh, I see. But in the event that you can get Jirachi, there's, I don't know why there's a palm tree. Probably because it's an arbitorium of some kind. Yep. And in the Jirachi event, you can get a fireworks cannon that makes the fireworks set off in like different patterns than what they normally are. So like the normal different colors of fireworks that you set off are like just normal fireworks like they are in Dragon Quest Builders 2. But then with the Jirachi firework, like if you set off a red firework, it's a Pokeball shape. If you set off a white firework, it's a Jirachi shape. I don't know what any of the other colors are. Those are the only ones that I saw. No, you just need to have a Poke Center. So at 5 a.m. on the 23rd, if you have a Poke Center, you can go visit Jirachi in the Poke Center, and you will be able to do the event. And then at the end of the event, you'll be able to get Jirachi as a member, like as a Pokemon who lives on your island. So I don't know what day it is for you. If it's already the 23rd for you, then you might have already met Jirachi. Or if you're just building the Pokemon Center, you can meet Jirachi tomorrow. But yeah. You should be able to meet Jirachi soon. Your game does need an online handshake, like you don't need to connect to the internet. Like with a Nintendo online account. But you do need to just like, and I don't know how they expect you to do it. Your Switch does need to be able to connect to the internet. Not necessarily through an NSO account though. It just needs to be able to connect to the internet. So I don't know if you maybe try and like load up a Cloud Island or something to get it to force the handshake. I don't know. Alright, I want to go see what's going on with this. Maybe if we teleport, we'll find. Ooh. Pokemon just finished the Pokemon Center. Yeah. You might need to like close the game and restart if after the Pokemon Center has been finished, has been completed. I won't get the event until tomorrow, so I knew that you were ahead of me in the time. So I think you're ahead of me? Cause you're the morning on the 23rd right now, right? It's still the 22nd for me. Yo. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. I should have been expecting that. It is builders. And that happens to us in the actual game. But for some reason I was not expecting that. Yes, please. Yeah. Because I didn't. Yes, please. Yay, Hub's turned on the light. I can see. But you did turn it on. You just had to walk inside the center and then back out. Drachi was waiting outside. Nice. I do not know anything about the event, but Sarah B um did a bunch of shenanigans and making a New Zealand account. So there's a Sarah B page up if you need help with it. I don't remember where I went. Oh hey, I remember this place. Oh, here's where I went. Wait, so there's nothing actually in the chest. Oh, I didn't recognize this as the... Didn't look around enough, apparently. It actually works really well. The fountain with the naughty night lights. Oh my god. There we go, I finally made it. Uh-huh. A cake! A giant cake! Uh-oh. Oh, I'm talking to Shiro. Sorry, kiddo. Delicious cake. That looks really, really good. Oh, look, it's a house. Zach is back! Hello, Zach! Oh, that's cute. The little planters. Wait, I wonder if they magnet blocked these, yeah, I think they did. Pretty sure they did. Make stuff grow in the vines. It's a lot of magnet blocks. Oops. It's Dwayne. Hello, Sleepy Builder. How's it going? I love that you arrived just when I yawned. Funny coincidence. Just got some shopping done. Nice. Are you not jumping? When I hit the jump button, there we go. Oh my god. It wasn't jumping. Can't spin in this game. It's broken. I think we saw everything now. We did go full circle. Alright. Let's find another island to visit. Welcome back, Shiro. I hope everything's okay. Father needed something? I see. The way you were like, oh lord. BRB, I was like, oh no. Somebody broke something. Could hear him roaming around. Yep. With all these people on the train tracks. And not giving you a train to ride on. Thank you. Yes, actually, could you give me the bag of, what are they called? A little shaped. Yes, that. In the Red Bull, I believe. Yay! Thank you. I have chocolate. I'm hoping to counteract wanting to fall asleep a little bit. Get a couple here in front of me. And I can eat them while I scram. I'm good, thank you! Yes, chocolate solves everything, right? Chocolate solves all problems. They opened a chocolate shop in this town this past weekend. Ooh, that's fun. Oh, this is really funny. It's your civic duty to inspect it. It really is. And then if they have good chocolate, it's your civic duty to let everybody know. Like, in your town. Not, because, like, us here on the internet probably can't get it. But, people in your town could. Oh, interesting. It's the temple. But also, you know what's really fun about that? Makes me realize they did with this. Oh, they had the same problem I had. With, where it breaks. They didn't finish setting it up. Shame. Oh, it looks like they were trying to do something like what I had going on. Where they were gonna, like... Whoops. um, where they were gonna turn like actually have the chains or whatever. But I was trying to figure out a way to like make it look like like chains were pulling something up and down. And then never actually finished it. Alright, we need a tray. We have a tray. Yo, curtain of poison. Underwater tour. There's no stops on this thing. It just keeps going. Drained out of control. Oh, they have cool slimes. I like those. Those were neat. It's a lot of liquids pouring down on that island. That's a big frame for a building. There's no stops on the train. Once you're on the train, it never stops. There's like a YouTube, a YouTuber that has started making little like Ditto shorts. The first one being like the professor asks your Ditto what their name is, and their Ditto points at the stick that the professor's holding, and the professor's like, "Oh, you want to write it down? Sure, here you go." And then they write on the ground 6IV, which if you know anything about Pokemon, IVs are like the hidden stats of a Pokemon, and 6IV is like the best stats you could have. And 6IV, like Ditto can breed with any Pokemon that can breed in the game. And so 6IV Ditto means that it was the best Ditto to use for breeding to get really good Pokemon. So then the professor's just like, let's get you a new name. And then, so one of the episodes is like where like Ditto has like some of Pokemon follow them, and then clearly have not been using train tracks enough. Yeah, more train tracks. Yes, poor Ditto. I did finally stop right at the part where I started. So there's one of the little like shorts that this person did was like the Ditto like gets some Pokemon to follow them. That does a little like follow dance, gets them to follow them, leads them to like a train track with like some rail carts on it, puts them on the carts and then shoves the carts and then sits back in like this little like reclining chair as like the Pokemon just go past the Ditto like in circles. That's what this ride reminded me of. That little short. I should see if I can find it. It's really funny. Ah yes, Dragon Lord. Which I do not have because I never played Builders 1 on PlayStation. And I never will. Figure out colors. What colors can you see the best when you're speeding past on a train? I feel like that's what this test is. Do you have to complete B1 to get the extras? You need to complete B1 to get the throne. You need to make a save at the B1, the very first flag in B1 to get the hammer and the hair style. Just sneeze. But I muted my mic. I've been sneezing so much lately. Not like. One sec. Maybe allergies, but I don't know what it would be too. Because I sneeze, like, all over the place, and I almost never go outside. And it's all just so extremely random when I actually sneeze, so I don't know what would... if there's even a cause for it. Did we miss anything on our zooming through the countryside? Just take a quick... Well, it is a white pyramid. I saw you say white pyramid, but I wasn't sure what you were talking about because we zoomed by so fast. Seems very, very weird. Interesting. Alright. I don't know that we've got too much to see in this island, seeing as we saw it all in the blink of an eye. We'll have a shorter attention span tonight than normal. Thunderstorm again tonight. Last week had one that took out the power. Oh no. Good luck. I hope your cell phone's plugged in. So that the power does go out. At least you powered it up a little bit. Fully charged? Good, good. Yeah, that would be ideal, no. Power outages. That house is very cute. Although it's a little small to be a house. It works, though. You can't do this in Pocopia, and I'm so mad when I found out. You cannot have, like, the stairs at the door go down. This level does not count as being in the room on Pocopia. You have to have everything at the same level of the door or higher. And I'm just like, what? But that's because rooms only need to be 1 block tall with a door. I'm still extremely annoyed. Because split rooms is so much fun to build in builders. Exactly like this. Yeah, it's super cute little house. Hmm? Hi, dude. Hi, dude. Grant. Red and white look really nice together in this game. I mean, in general, I guess, but... because the red is such a bold color in this game. Looks really nice. Not like the blues and the greens, which tend to be washed out pastels. Which I will forever complain about. Well, look, it's a death trap. Just like IRL. You see like a grain thing in real life? Never go into it. Unless you are trained how to do it. Because, like, you thought quicksand was dangerous? The grain is much more dangerous. It will kill you. Silo, that's what I was looking for. Grain silo. Not go into a grain silo. Babs, what are you doing out here? Follow Ordelia. She seems to know where to go. There you go. Chances of me going into a silo are pretty slim, but thanks for the reminder. Don't worry, me too. Mostly because chances of there being creepy crawlies on the outside ladder trying to climb up to get into the silo? Yeah. She was taking a smokeless break. I once saw, I don't know if it was like a YouTube sketch or something like that, but it was like, these people who like took up candy cigarettes, Um, and they would like go smoke them on the breaks when their coworkers would take like smoke breaks. They would take candy cigarette breaks and like smoke the candy cigarette. They said it worked great in winter time, not so much in the summer. You've seen people blowing bubbles? Yeah. I mean, that's a great fun thing to do. Like, I'm stressed, I need to go blow bubbles. Like, yeah, do it. That's amazing. Can you imagine if, like, you worked in customer service or whatever, and, like, someone's being really, really stressed, so then they just get on bubble duty, and their job is to just, like, blow bubbles at the entrance of the store? They could, like, have, like, a little stress break to just blow some bubbles at the front of the store. Kids would love it. Shocked they still make candy cigarettes. The thing that I remember seeing, they had to look very, very hard to find the candy cigarettes. Like they struggled to find the candy cigarettes. It was one of those like rose tinted glasses candy shops or something like that that still had like older stuff. But yeah, like they struggled. Oh, that's an interesting I didn't notice the pumpkins on the sticks because you don't see them when you're this low. Zelking is back. Welcome back. Shiro, what's your go-to for solving hiccups? Holding your breath, standing upside down on your head. Oh, it's a builder. Topia. Hold your breath and tuck your chin down as far as I'm able. Interesting. The only thing that would work for me was I would sit on my knees and put my hands behind my back and then look straight up and stick my chest out so that my shoulders were back. And then my mom would force feed me water. Like tiny, tiny little, like, quick, fast swallows of water. And I would just, like, drink it, like, super, super fast. And then my hiccups would always be gone. Really, 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 like, it was the fastest, most painless solution to get rid of my hiccups. Now I just hold my breath through the hiccups. And that seems to do the trick pretty quick, but I didn't know about the chin tucking down. I'm gonna have to try that next time. Oh, they still have the candy cigarettes on Amazon? Nice. Saw a post, I think a review for a toy cigarette, and the reviewer loved using it at work to scare the other employees. He worked at an oil. I feel like I've seen that review too. Really, really, really funny. You find the biggest glass of water in your in your house and drink, and that's how you get get rid of your hiccups. Yeah. But I find like when I don't have someone to feed me water and I try and do that method, I have to like fill my mouth with water and then look up at the ceiling and like push my chest out, right? And then like swallow little bits of the water in my mouth like quickly and like just little bits at a time. And that's the trick to like stop them almost immediately. It should be illegal to use these and not have them be holes that you can fall through. Sometimes they put a drop of vinegar in your nostril to make you sneeze to get rid of them. Interesting. I did not know sneezing would get rid of hiccups. Well, I wouldn't use vinegar. Any bright light makes me sneeze. So I would just have to turn the light bulb on and look in it. Look at it. And then I would sneeze. Yeah, I didn't know vinegar made you sneeze either. I got the sun sneeze gene, I sure did. Back when I was a young'un and used to want to be an actor, I used to joke to my mom that, like, if I ever needed to sneeze on television, it'd be very easy because I could just look at a bright light and bam, sneeze. Although it did cause problems when I had to do stage plays because I would go out on stage and immediately want to sneeze. Pizza bread, that's pretty tasty. It's funny because I saw a short from like that mathematician lady, where if you need to sneeze, if you like push really hard just underneath your nose, it'll stop you from sneezing. You have the light activated sneeze too? Twinsies! I haven't actually met that many people that sneeze from the light. Don't know who that is. Well, this is pretty sweet, swanky amphitheater thingy. I feel like it's somewhat taken from the Builder's Best. But this one's fancier looking. The one on the Builder's Best has the like the weird staggered seats that go like way up. I mean, doesn't mean I know who they are. Photic sneezing. Interesting. Let's see, hang on. Oops. Zach, I'm gonna send you a link if you want to learn things. I have the perfect YouTuber for you. I just need to find your name. Can't find your name. How long ago did we message? Oh my god. How do I search in this thing? There we go. Zach. There we go. Yeah, you're like way down there. There. She's amazing for learning stuff. If that is your thing. Can lock things? No, this is it's a it's just a thingy and a thingy. Yes, that's the word. Thank you, Magna block. With a thing inside. Make it look like it knocks. It locks. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk about phonics sneezes. But yes, so like my husband and I do not remotely watch the same things like in video feeds or whatever, like at all. Like his algorithm completely different than mine. Somehow we both watch Hannah Fry. And so like I'll like say something, he'll be like, "Oh, you've discovered Hannah Fry, have you?" I'm like, "Oh." It's like, yeah, she just randomly started coming across my feed. And she's brilliant. He's like, yeah, I love Hannah Fry. Been watching her forever. I'm like, alrighty then. And so, like, it's the only thing in common that we both watch on YouTube. That we happened to stumble upon without, like, communication to each other. Alright. Next island. That has lots of skellies. Wibbly wobbly skellies. Okay, you said you posted your thing. I did not see it. Where is your thing? Number 12. Oh. I see what you mean. What you did. Stilts. House stilts. Neat. Oh. Alright, next on the list. SOS. I don't actually know what that says, but it kind of looks like SOS. Oh wow, that's a lot of blocks. Alright, hang on, I'm gonna be right back. Ah, shoot, I was too early. And gonna start! I had to put the chocolates away because otherwise I was gonna eat them all. So I was being a smart girl. I had to reload. Oof. See, I like in builders how when you go and visit someone, you can like look at all their stuff. That's fun. You can't do that in Pocopia. You can't open up chests and stuff. That's sad. Oh, the doggo was being so cute. She's lying on her back and her legs are up in the air and they're twitching, and her snoot is full, like teeth bared and twitching. She's not making any noises that I can hear, but like her little snoot is twitching with her teeth bared, and that's so cute. Can you plant the light bulb in that? I don't know, but I probably wouldn't recommend trying because if you plant it, you probably won't be able to break it back up. I would just use magnet blocks. And then you can put it wherever you want, however many times you want. Ooh, this looks swanky. Oh, it's the tablet. Nice. But that also looks really swanky. I actually really like the gold block with the whatever that's called. My brain cannot hold a thought to save its life tonight. What is that called? Adobe, thank you! Oh my god, my brain. No meds today. Makes for a broken brain. Welcome back. Jillian, how's it going? What you doing? Thanks for the 999 HP, no problem. You have wrist braces on both hands and it's a little frustrating to type with. I can imagine. Zach, do your wrist braces have thumb speakers? Or can you actually use your thumbs? I don't know what issues, but I have to wear braces every night when I sleep. Otherwise, you can use your thumbs and your digits. That's good. Because when I sleep in at night, it's like a wrist brace. So it goes up like a good chunk of my arm too. To keep the thumb stable, or the wrist and the thumb stable. So I have thumb speakers in my wrist braces. And hilariously, I bought them because of one of the 1-star reviews. One of the 1-star reviews was like, I bought these for my wife and she can't move her thumbs at all. How is she supposed to do anything if she can't move her thumbs? And I was like, sold, because that's exactly what I'm looking for. To not be able to move my thumbs. Oh man, that's a lot of stuff that causes joint problems. But wait, Zach, it's never lupus. House MD. There are days when I wouldn't mind having breaks like that. Sorry, I had to. I was a big House MD watcher back in the day. And it was never lupus until it was. All of 2 times, I think, in the entire show's history. They would always test for lupus, and it was never lupus. And then 2 times it was lupus. I feel like that's hard to diagnose though, so I'm glad you got that at least. I wish there was more that could be done for you. I don't actually know a lot. This is a very neat pattern on the full bottom. Hey Yay, it's Lilysaur! Just test teasing, I'm fine with it. And can laugh now, that's good. But yeah, at the height of the show, it was annoying to hear. I bet! I think that's why it became a meme, because people were like, it's never lupus. Why are they always checking for lupus when it's never lupus? I think that this person is not finished with this build, or they blueprinted this build and didn't get the whole build because it's missing parts of it. Like a whole chunk. Because that looks like it should be a gate. It was a journey to get properly diagnosed. I bet. I've heard it's really, really hard. From what little I honestly don't even know much about it other than it's really hard to get diagnosed. I should actually like look into what it is because it's curious. I like the day tree. Oh, hey, Lilysaur, what are you doing at the moment? These are cute. Look, they got stilt houses, just like you. Zelda King. I'm also really sad that Pokemon can't climb ladders, because ladders are very useful. You gotta put stairs everywhere. I feel like some of the Pokemon should be able to climb ladders, but then also feel like that kind of makes it like hard. Because then you have to program like this Pokemon can't climb ladders, this Pokemon can't climb ladders. Some of them fly, that's true. And so you don't really need the ladders, but still. My type of lupus also isn't the most common one. SLE, systemic lupus, and erythematosus. So that complicated things a bit, I bet. It is an autoimmune disease where the body attacks your own cells. Causes painful inflammation. Yikes. But in most med charts, yeah, sure, I have SLE. That sounds like it would be like a relief to get diagnosed, though. Like, oh my god, all this time, all this pain that everyone's just telling me is in my head was a real thing. Like, that just seems like another women's majority thing, sadly. Boo! And so I bet it doesn't get a lot of research done on it, does it? It's a shame that you can't use bees on people's islands. They managed to make the throne room work, kind of, by turning it into a long corridor. I also have Sjogren syndrome. 3 autoimmune illnesses at once. Yay. There's a lot of research being done for lupus, so that's good. Zach hit the lottery. Not the good kind either. I really need to, like, call my doctor, and if it came with a cash prize, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, I really need to go to my doctor, and be like, yo, so my hands, please? Because not being able to use them really sucks. Not even a crummy t-shirt. You should make yourself a t-shirt on Redbubble. I won the genetic lottery and got 3 autoimmune illnesses, and all I got was this t-shirt. Or something like that. Mm-hmm. That's why I sleep with the wrist braces on. And you know what's funny is I bet you, like, people would probably buy it too. You know, the symptoms of Sjogren's, but nothing about the treatment. I've never heard of it before to, like, just now when Zach mentioned it. Never in my life have I heard of it. So crazy. Sjogren's? Okay. So it depends so much on the patient, their symptoms, etc. Yeah. But yeah, Zach, that's why, like, every night I sleep with the wrist braces with thumb speakers on. It's the only thing that keeps my hands, like, barely usable to play video games so I can stream. I'm so glad that I play the games that I play because, like, it doesn't require a lot of, um like some, but like I can use control a camera without my thumb if I need to, because it's not like fast paced. Because it's funny, it's mostly the camera that um upsets my thumbs. So you have the flu. Oh, that's not fun either. I hope you get better soon, Zell King. Can't imagine playing fight or something. Yeah, exactly. Like, and I mean, I play Genshin, but like, it doesn't need to be that fast. Hang on, I'm being bombed by like a bug of some kind. Go away. I don't even know where it goes. Like, it zooms by and then it's gone. I'm like, what? And then it zooms by again, and I'm like, where are you going? Just the occasional fell and wrong button. Mm-hmm. every time Weekly Source mentions counters. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a lot of requests for counters. Part of me wonders if, oh yeah, I'm sure. Part of me wonders if there's a counter on some of the ones that, like, don't actively have a counter, though. Like, Doggo. Is there a counter on Doggo? For all the times it gets used? I don't know. That slime looks like a flask. Or like an alchemy bottle. Like a potion. Well, no, that's what I mean. Like, it would be a hidden counter that we don't know about, but that Only Birds does know about. Paging Only Birds. Probably something only our lead mod, the only Murox Titus, would know. New Twitch name unlocked, the only Murox Titus. Okay, I think it's a mosquito that's dive bombing me. I don't like it. Last name Birds. Oh, it landed on my table and I had a Kleenex there, so I was able to squash it. Thank goodness. It was starting to really get to me. Only too many names. Yo. I don't think that shows up on the thing though. But that's cool that you had no idea that Murox and Only Birds and Titus were the same person. Good thing you stayed this late. You know what's really, really funny? Was that I would talk to Murox or Titus on Discord, and then I would talk to Only Birds on on Twitch, and it took me a really long time to figure out that Only Birds and Titus were the same person. I feel like Cabot actually had to point it out to me at some point, and I was like, wait, what? Because I was so clueless. Had zero idea. I am so bad with like names and stuff. Like when people change their names or like if I meet them with like one name and then find out their real name later. Like if I learned Zach's real name, I would probably still call her Zach. Because that's what I know her as. If I learned Shiro's real name, I would probably still call her Shiro because that's what I learned her as. Case in point, I've been married to my husband for 15 years and I still call him by the online name that I met him as. So like... Yeah. Titus is one of the few exceptions because I met him as Titus before I realized that he was Only Birds, and so I had like got to know him as Titus. So But yeah, like I call everybody by their their online name. If that's how I met them. Like I had a WoW friend that I had in a different game or like a different platform or something, but I didn't know because they didn't have their name. Like their name was Burkana. Um and they messaged me on like a different platform and I didn't know it was them. And then when they said they were Burkana, I was like, "Oh, hey, yeah." You even I use Zach offline on occasion. Heck, even my parents. That's funny. My kid will call me Aura sometimes just because we ground it into his head that like if he's talking like if I'm on like a voice call or whatever, he needs to either call me mom or Aura. He cannot say my real name. Exactly. Real online safety, not this new bullshit of oh yeah, we gotta protect the kids. Give us your full real identification and a picture of your face. Like, that's the opposite of the online safety that's been, like, ground into my head for the past 40 years. I know the internet's not really been popular for 40 years, but, yeah. 20 years? No, when did it come out? I was like... It's like 14, I think, when we got internet. So, like, almost 30 years. I really have to leave, but it is bedtime. I might miss learning more extremely useful information by leaving now. I apologize. We'll try not to learn anything. Oh, Zach! I mean, not Zach. Shiro. Did you learn, were you, last week? When we learned some things? That you can put lights underneath the hot tubs, and it, like, shows them? That was the most exciting thing that we learned last week. See? And it like mixes them in the hot tub. Yeah. Well, there you go. That's what we learned last week, as well as this cool design. Yeah, I was so excited about this. I love that I'm still learning things about this game. We went to someone's island and they had like lights and I was just like, wait, what? And I picked up the thing and there was like a light box under it and I was like, oh my god, no way. And so then I came with like trying different colors to see if they would blend, and sure enough, they blend. So very, very cool. The other thing we learned was there was a picture that had a bunch of clouds, and we were looking at the clouds and trying to figure out how they did it. Because it wasn't those clouds, because there was no ice in the pictures, right? So it wasn't this. I hate that these take forever. But it was this. Oh. They're like, if you pause it at just the right time, right, and you go into photo mode and then you remove your character, you get these like perfect little clouds. And so what they did was they used the thing. Oh, hang on, I have to drop the thing. To get everyone to follow them, right? So that they could run And then they used... They all got hearts? Why did they get hearts? That's so weird. And then just like hit everybody, and then like they had like all the clouds that they could possibly need for like this is such a weird why did they get hearts? I'm so confused. And so it took us so long to figure out what the clouds were. And then I remembered like a photo that I took of like the Hammerhoods being surrounded by clouds, and I was like, wait. Does this like give you clouds? And it did. And so that's why it's now in my inventory. And I kept getting the slime, so we were very slime-tastic last week. Yeah, that was last week's big discovery with the lights in the hot tub. So good times. You can go to bed now. You learned last week's discoveries. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I realized that you probably missed that, and so I wanted to make sure that you learned them. Because learning things is cool. Yes, have a good week, Shira. We'll see you on Friday maybe for Copia stream. I hope you sleep well and that you have a good time at work and that your visit with your parents goes well. Good night. All right. Want to... There we go. Alright, question. If I use this before I go, can I use this? I can. Do I stay as a Hammerhead guy when I arrive? Did we look at this one yet? Yeah, we did. I think that's the one that we just went to. Or is it? No, it's not. We're on, this one, I guess? Some strange reason I don't really want to visit that. So, I guess we'll go to this one. Oh, this person's pouring lava everywhere. Yo, this is really cool looking. What did they do? Why did they do it? Oh my goodness. Why did they make a giant cube of water? Yeah, I bet. Good thing they don't have a lot here yet, but... Why did they do that? That's so crazy. Mm-hmm. Still can't believe this doesn't eat through. Because the amount of people that do this and it just doesn't do anything. And then I do it and like it destroys my island. I have not figured out what triggers lava to like eat your island. It looks like it should eat through it. Absolutely 100%. My hypothesis is... Oh yeah. Like look, you can see the lava on the mini-map. My hypothesis is that regular, like original blocks that were on the Isle of Awakening cannot be eaten through with lava. If you pour lava on blocks that you've placed, they can get eaten through. Especially if it's chert. And then once you have the chert going through and eating through everything, it just turns into a disaster and everything gets eaten through. But, I strongly suspect that... Because when my volcano... Well, no, because this is an umber. Under here. This is, like... this stuff. The arid earth or whatever. That's under the lava. But for my volcano, it ate through all of the chert that I had placed, and when it reached the bottom, it will. If you stick anything in lava, it gets eaten. Dad phoned and I got ice cream afterwards. Mmm, nummy nummy ice cream. But, so like on my volcano, when it ate through all the chert, it, stopped at the original level of the Scarlet Sands. So it would not eat through the Scarlet Sands, sand and dirt and arid earth that was originally there that I hadn't placed. But it ate through everything that I did place. No, it's not eating through, I don't think. Because I would be sinking if it was eating through. Another lava island, yeah. It spread because the lava was a little bit higher than the rest, and so it spread, see, like right here. But, you've never not seen it eat through stuff? You've never seen it not eat through stuff? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, no, same. Until like the inside of my, my volcano, and I was very surprised. Like, Only Birds was helping me, and I was very surprised. I was like, it didn't eat through any of, like, the original layer. I don't understand why people just put a big flat platform. Oh, there's the water and the volcano fighting. Actually kind of surprised that this isn't making it eat through, in all honesty. Yeah, oh it is, okay. Alright, it's trying to. Elemental stalemate, yep. That's really funny. Wait, why did they... And there's like poison pouring into the water? What are they doing? Floating platforms of lag-tasticness? Muddy water? This person really likes water. And pouring it everywhere. Like, tastic is a new word. I don't know if that's a real word or just something that that I say. Falling water, floating platforms, lots of glass. If they're on anything but like a high-end machine, they have a very leg-tastic island. They're breaking all the leg rules. Well, it's really funny because like I don't visibly notice like frame drops when I come to islands like this on the PlayStation 5, but I do start to get a little nauseated. So like it is struggling because like I notice it enough that like my brain is like unhappy with it and is like, no, motion sickness, let's go. um but like not enough that I can actually notice it myself. So it's funny because people complain, they're like, how do you notice the frame drop rate? Like the frame drops. It's so minuscule, it's negligible. And I'm like, yeah, I don't notice it at all. But my stomach sure as heck gets notified that they're there. Bergdorf? Sure what that means. Very pretty. The first one? You came back for that? Again, I think we were talking to you, Only Birds, and you were not around. It clocked out. Oh no! Oh no. Long day, eh? Mr. Only Murrock's Titus Birds. Yep, Zach has decided that your new name shall be Mr. Only Murrock's Titus last name Birds. Um, counter note, Zach. The only Murox Titus birds. This is cute. I think this might be my last island tonight. I am a little tired tonight. And a little bit on La Pain. So. We'll explore this one and then we'll call it a night. It's a very public bath. Especially if you're like entertaining people. These trees are cool. What? I really like these trees. Look at how awesome that tree is. I fell. I got too excited. Oh, hello, look. Perfect. It's bird. And look at the trees now. Look at these fantastic trees. A lot of little branches. And leaf thingies. Mm-hmm. This person is very good at making trees. Very, very good at making trees. Holy smokes. And no blocks either. Not a single leaf block used other than to make the luscious leaves, but in the actual build, not so much. In this one they did, but not in the other trees. I like the other trees better. Very sweet. I'm very excited about the trees. Can you tell? They did probably take forever. Good news is, once you get one chunk, you could technically blueprint it and get your minions to build it for you again. Can't do that in Pocovia. You build something complicated, you're on your own. They put so many of them. So glorious. Oh, that's really cool. That's a brilliant idea, actually. I don't think I've ever seen that done before. The ladders and the combination with the diagonal fencing to make a big bush planter thing. I like that a lot. That works really, really well. Jackie is playing a board game and cards. Yeah, they have a lot of treats. I bet you they like blueprinted like one of the bulb areas and then like copy pasted budget cuts in the simulation. Well, this is really neat too. That's very botanical gardens look to it. chat starting soon. Kind of want to build. Kind of hard without proper usage of hands, though, I bet. Oh, I went the wrong way. This is where I started. Castle gone. Good job. As it should be. Short ad for Zach. Good, good. OBS seems to think ad will end in 35 seconds. Burpunk. Lava is so weird in this game, I don't understand. What makes it tick? This is so weird. Oh wow, what is going on with that water? The the water looks like it's slanted. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, we got just a short little stream today. Sorry, guys. Tired and pain will do that. But, I need to figure out what to buy with my... I feel like there was something I was buying, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. For this place. Specifically. Yeah, I sure did. Oh, you know what? Might have been snowy trees. There we go. That makes it so that we're not gonna hit max points. Anyways, thank you for hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. And reminder that I will not be streaming on Wednesday. But I will be streaming Pokopia on Friday. So come hang out on Friday and we'll have Ditto time. Slime time on Monday night, Ditto time on Friday afternoon. So have a great night and have a great week, and we'll see you all on Friday. Thanks for hanging out. Hasta la vista. Bye-bye.